students. Today we will draw the projection of the circular lamina. Let us read the question here. A circular lamina of 50 mm diameter is standing with one of its points on the rim on HP, such that one of its diameter is inclined at 45 degree to HP and inclined at 30 degree to VP. Draw the projections. This is a circular lamina of 50 mm diameter. It is standing on one of its points on the rim. Rim means circumference. On the rim circumference on HP. So let us go to circular command here. Click on this. Select a dark line. Click on the drawing sheet for the center of the circle. In the ribbon bar, enter 50. So you will get a circle of diameter 50 mm. Then go to line command. Select to chain line. Divide the circle into 8 equal parts. First, I'll divide it to 4 equal parts. I scroll the cursor on the circumference. When I get a symbol, you can see the symbol adjacent to the cursor, a arc and a dot at the center of the arc. That indicates we are at the tip of the circumference. Click there and draw the horizontal line one more. So now the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. Now let us divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Means 360 divided by 8 is 45 degrees. So you have to draw a line at an angle of 45 degrees. When you draw a line at an angle of 90 degrees each, we are dividing the circle into 4 equal parts. Now, if we draw a line at an angle of 45 degrees, then you will be dividing the circle into 8 equal parts. So let me zoom it. Go to line command. Start from the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. Click here. Draw a line, some length, extra length, which is going beyond the circle. Press tab key. It asks you the angle. Angle I type 45 degree in the ribbon bar. Press enter key. It will take the 45 length. You can click here. Draw one more line this side also. See here. If I keep cursor here, it is showing in the ribbon bar. You just observe the ribbon bar as I move the cursor. When it is horizontal, in the ribbon bar angle will be 0 degree. Now just observe the ribbon bar, blue color in the ribbon bar. As I move the cursor, angle changes. See, this is a line at an angle of 45 degree. Now if I continue to move the cursor like this, when I reach vertical, it will be 90 degree in the ribbon bar. Now I want to draw 45 degree this side. So 90 plus 45. 90 plus 45 is 135. If I type 135, it will come here. Okay. This is the, now see, the angle is fixed, only length is flexible. Length I can draw a little bit beyond the circle and come out of the command. Then go to trim command, trim the extra line. Then go to the extend to next command. Extend to next command is within the trim command. Select it, click on this line, click this side, click this side. Okay. And then this trim this line is not required. Then name it. We divide circle into 8 equal parts. Naming is very important. Don't skip it. Then do the dimensioning. Whatever the dimension shown given in the data, that must be shown. 50 is a circle of 50 mm diameter. So I have to show it. Okay. Now this is the top view of the circle in true position, true shape. When the surface is kept parallel to HP, we get the true shape in top view. Now from point A, draw the vertical up to XY line to get the front view. From all the points, you have to draw the vertical line to get the front view. Then here we have to draw 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line. For that, I'll go to line width, change it to 0.5. Dark line I wanted to draw. So I'll draw a 4 lines. One shorter line, second short line. Don't draw a continuous line from end to end. You have to draw the 4 lines like this. When you draw 4 lines like this, in the second position, it is easy for you to get the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G by identifying the end points. So let us name it A dash, Now you got the top view, which is a circle, the front view, it is a straight line. Now read the data. 50 mm diameter starting with one of points. One of its points on the rim on HP such that one of its diameter is inclined 45 degree to HP. 45 degree to HP means below the XY line. When you project it, it appears on VP. So on VP, this line should be rotated, selected and copy and move it, then rotate it by an angle of 45 degree above the XY line. So let me zoom it. Then go to select tool, select it, move, copy on. This color indicates copy is on. Next, move the cursor on the front view. Read the endpoint A. You should get the endpoint symbol. Moment you get the endpoint symbol, select it, move it, and keep it on the XY line. Click and come out and right click on the mouse. Again, rotate command. Copy off. Blue color means copies are off. So this is the center of rotation. Select the center of rotation. This is the center of rotation. This is the point to rotate from. See, I am searching for the endpoint symbol. You should also follow the same method to minimize to remove the errors. Then in the rotation here, it's asking the rotation angle and position angle. Type 45 degree in the rotation angle and 45 degree in the position angle. Enter key. Then go to angle between this and this 45 degree. Then draw a line. Go to 0.13 projection line 0.13. Scroll on this line. Reach the tip of the front view, that is E dash. You can see the endpoint symbol. When you get that, click, select it. See, this is the alignment indicator is on now. It will show the alignment up to E, E dash to E. Next, come scroll down from the top. You'll get one more endpoint symbol. This point is the D dash F dash, the point where D dash F dash lies. That's why I told you to draw 4 different lines here. When you draw 4 different lines, it's easy to identify the D dash F dash at this point by end point symbol. You can identify it. D dash F dash. Now we have to draw the vertical from B dash H dash. Scroll on this line, search for the endpoint symbol. So this is the point where B dash H dash lies. Draw the vertical from there. This is H dash. This is B dash. Okay. Now name it. Okay. One more line from A dash. Draw the vertical line up to here. Now name it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and this is H. Now remove the unwanted line. This is not required. So you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You can now go to curve command, dark line, start from A, search for the endpoint everywhere. Next B point, C point, D point, E point, F point, G, H, and E. So this is the curve command you can use. Now The diagonal is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to VP. 30 degree to VP means it appears below the XY line where HP is there. So, but diagonal is changing its length. See, this is the diagonal AE. And let me trim this. Let me 35.36 is the length now. 50 original length and it has become 35.36 means reference at here it is taken as diagonal and diagonal is changing its length. So we have to find out one more angle that's called beta angle because they have given the true angle here. See, it makes an angle of 30 degree to VP. That's what he has told. 30 degree to VP means it's a true angle. So, but here in the second top view, diagonal length is changed to 35.36 apparent length. Original length is 50, 35.36 is the apparent length. Now we have to find out the apparent angle, that's called beta angle. So it is a beta angle problem. Go to line command 0.13, 30 degree line. Let me draw the 30 degree line. Length, press tab key in the keyboard, any free length. Angle I have to type, this is minus 90, minus 90. Then another 30 means another 60 I have to move. 150, minus 150. If I move minus 150, if I move minus 150, I'll get this, okay? I'll get a line of 30 degree. Okay, now we have to find out the beta angle. To find the beta angle, go to line command, dark line 0.5 mm, draw a line, any point, this is any point on the 30 degree line. Length of the line is 50 mm, angle is minus 150. From the tip of the line, 50 mm line, draw the locus. Locus, this is the locus line, big line with the two small lines. Okay, so this is the 50 mm line. This is A. Let me correct as E1, original length of the diagonal. Now, apparent length is AE, that is 35.36. Go to arc by center point. Take a continuous line. A as center with the radius, type here radius as 35.36. That is the apparent length of the diagonal. Here it asks you the sweep degree. Don't type anything there. Bring the cursor here. This is the first click. Then move down. This is the second click. Then go to trim command. Trim it off. We get the endpoint symbol. So go to line command. Scroll on the arc. You get the endpoint symbol. Click here. Then scroll on line AE1. You get the endpoint symbol. Click here. Once you get it, extend. Go to extend text command. Click on this and then extend it. Then measure the angle. This is the beta angle. Beta angle comes to be 45 degree. Now we have to select and move this second top view of the circle which appears as a ellipse here. Okay, select it, then hold the shift key and select these lines also which is missing because we want all the internal lines also. So select it, then move, copy on, copy is already on here, you check it before moving, copy is on now. You have to move from A point, here also you have A, keep it on A here. See, I scroll on this line AE from bottom to top. Moment I reach the tip of that line, I'll get the endpoint symbol. Once I get the endpoint symbol, click there, come out and left click. Then rotate. This is A, this is E. Keep it on the, scroll on this arc. See, here is the arc. Scroll on the arc. Can you see the arc? I scroll on the arc. I reach the tip of the arc. I'll get the endpoint symbol. Click there. Okay. Now go to trim command. Trim the extra lines. Now we'll complete the front view. To complete the front view, go to line command 0.13 continuous line from E dash. Where is E? This is E, okay. Alignment indicator. Use the alignment indicator everywhere. Next, D dash F dash. Draw one horizontal line. D dash F dash. This is F, okay. This is F. This is D. This is D. Name it, will confuse, okay. D dash, this is D dash. This is D dash. And this is F dash. And go to line command. Next, draw the horizontal from C dash D dash. This is C, okay. Use the alignment indicator. This is C. Then this is G here. Use the alignment indicator. Then name it immediately. This is G dash. This is C dash. This is C dash, okay. Then go to B dash H dash. Draw one horizontal line from B dash. Here you have B, B, and H. Name it. This is H dash. This is B dash. Now we have to find out A dash. A dash, where is A? This is A. A will be on the XY lane itself. Draw the horizontal from A dash. It will be on the XY lane only. So this is A dash now. We go to our curve command. Draw 0.5 mm. Take 0.5 mm width. Starting point is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash. I'm searching for the endpoint and then clicking it, okay? So this is the end of the question. So here in the second top view, we'll write in the second top view. Suppose if we have any, if we are facing problem with the curve command, I can use one more command that's called ellipse by center point, ellipse by 3 points. Okay, we'll go to ellipse by 3 points. A is the 1 point, E is the second point, C is the third point. Like this also you can do it. Okay. Now, so now this is a question is over. Now we'll go to next question where same question is there. This is the question. Draw the projection of the circular plate of negligible thickness 50 mm diameter resting on HP and a point A on the circumference with its plane inclined 45 degree. In the previous case also, inclination was 45 degree to HP. This is the 45 degree to HP. Diameter also 50. So first position and second position is exactly the same. No change. But change occurs in the third position where the top view of the diameter passing through the resting point makes 60 degree with HP. The top, you have to underline this top view of the, this is important. The top view of the top view of the top view of the diameter, this is important. The top view of the diameter passing through the resting point makes 60 degree with VP. Instead of telling in the previous question, you are told diameter makes an angle. Diameter is inclined at an angle. But here in the second question, what is telling is top view of the diameter. Top view of the diameter means this is the top view of the diameter, AE. AE, original length 50 is the true length of the diameter. The second top view, we get 35.36. Now, this is the top view of the diameter. Whenever in the top view and front view, we get the apparent length. We don't get the true length because usually in the front top view, the laminas are kept at an angle. So whenever it is kept at an angle, after projection, we get the apparent length. So top view is an apparent length. They are told top view makes an angle of 60 degree. When top view of the diameter makes an angle of 50 degree, this is underline this is very important. The top view of the diameter passing to the resting point makes 60 degree. When top view of the diameter is given, you don't need to find out the beta angle. Without beta angle, you can solve this. So let me solve it for you. See, this is exactly similar to the previous question. So what I do is I just copy the solution from the previous question. I don't need to spend time on this. In the solid software, there is a shortcut. I'm using the shortcut here. Select this one. This first and second position is common. No, select it and hold the shift key and press the XY line also. And hold, select this also. Then copy, Control C, press and Control and C in the keyboard. It is selected now. Now go to next sheet, click here, Control V, Control V. Sorry. Control C, Control C, next page, click here and Control V. Understood? So now it is copied and moved, but it has to be kept on the XY itself. Move, copy off, move from this tip of this line, keep it on the X. Done. Okay. This is not required, delete. Now what I did is I did not draw it again. I just copy and move from the previous drawing because data are same. Control C, Control V is the command I used. Now 60° to VP. Draw a line from here. 60° to VP means like this. It should come means 90 plus 30, 130. 90 plus 30 is 120 plus 2. Tab key 120 in the keyboard. Sorry, minus 120. I type minus 120. This side. Minus 120. Now measure this angle. This will be 60°. Let me keep it near to it's very far up. Now select the second top view. No bit angle because top view of the diameter is given. When top view of the diameter makes an angle of 60° means no bit angle. Move, copy on, move from A, keep it on the 60° line, come out and right click. Then rotate. This is A, this is B, hit here. Then this is E dash, this is E. E to E dash, and D dash of dash. This is D, okay. This is D. See, there's a gap, I extend it. Then this small line which is projecting behind it now. You have to trim that. Don't keep this type of projecting line. It should not, it will create a problem for you. Then D and F. Is F. C dash and B dash are coinciding. G dash, this is G dash. And name it. This is G dash, C dash. Then go to increment. B dash, H dash. This is B. And H. H. Then A. A is coming here. Many points are coinciding here. So this is A dash. This is H dash. This is B dash. Now go to curve command. Take a line width as 0.5 mm. 0.5 mm. Then A dash. The starting point. This is B dash. B dash. B dash. B dash. B dash. B dash. H dash. So this is the end of this question.